All right, we wired everything up. Let's go to the prep work on this. Okay, first let's talk about the wheels. They've already been gauged. They've been checked with the NMRA gauge. Let's see, we got one right here. All right, so you take the NMRA gauge. It's got two notches. You put your wheels in there. They should be good to go. Okay, all the wheels are good to go. Now, what we always do is we take Oxguard. All right, you can get it at the lumber yard. And small brush. And we get a little Oxguard on our small brush here. Not too much. And then we take these guys, which are all polished up. And then first, we go around this phosphor bronze bearing here. We just wipe them around. And a little bit on the inside of the wheel. Only to keep it from corroding. What Oxguard does is it prevents things from getting oxidized. Then we go around the tread. And we don't need much. We just need to wipe it on there. Like so. And then we go over to the other side. Get just a tiny bit more. And we're going to wipe them around that. These bearings must spin freely. And since I polished up the wheels, I like to do the backside a little bit. Oh, a little more. We go around the tread. All right, now listen, this is going to stay tacky for weeks. As I found out, when we work on the Sioux line locomotives, we can't do this because that layout gets cleaned with 91% alcohol. The rails are super dry, and these ox-guarded wheels, if they are not totally cured, which takes weeks, all they're going to do is just cake up with dust. But on our layout, all of our rails are ox-guarded, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, we take then, which one of you guys is not done? This guy, okay. Take this guy. We take some ox-guard. And even though we're going to cut that arm off, you've seen these things rusty before, and I cleaned this one, and I just want to wipe in that Oxguard on here, on this backside, so it cannot rust again. Okay, then we take our square jeweler's file, and we need to file this part here, like that. We need to file this part here, just a little bit, so we get down to good steel, and that's where the phosphor bronze bearing is going to go. It's going to sit right in there, and that's all we need to get is want that down to bare steel, just that socket. And then we take our Oxguard again, and we just go around that little spot right there, right there, right there. Good enough. Doesn't matter if it gets on the outside at all. Okay. Now, that one's ready. This one's already done, and he's ready. And, you know, there's some rust right there, but I Oxguarded it. It'll be okay. It'll be just fine. It won't go any farther than that. Now, let's talk about gears. So, remember when we had the big old pile of gears, we mashed them up and then sorted them out by picking teams like we like to do? Here's what we got. Let me show you 4 gears. Only 3 go in here. But here's 4 gears. They're not all the same. Now, on the older trucks that had the metal side frames, this gear is the gear that went there. Okay, you see the little notch right there? That's the registration mark. As I always say, when we put gears in, all registration marks face up. Just get in the habit of having your registrations face up. All right, here's one problem though. If you can see, notice how the little socket on the inside is just slightly wider than the gear. This one happens to be just a little too wide. If this is your only choice when you're using this type of truck, you need to file off and make it thinner just on that little socket. If you get a gear from one of these trucks, it's going to be just slightly narrow at the socket. That's all. If you put this gear in there, you might be able to force it together. It won't go together perfect, but it's still probably going to work. It just makes it harder to put the truck together. Okay, so now we take, normally we use Mag 1 high temp disc brake wheel bearing grease. It's red lithium. Red lithium. But since I have a friend, the shoe line layout guy, he gave me a tube of red lithium from his company. And so we're going to use his red lithium. And we're going to take a little bit of it on our little screwdriver. All right? Now we're going to take, we don't need this guy. We're going to take this, we're going to put it inside the hole, right there. Just a little bit, tiny bit. That's all you need. And we're going to put him in a spot. Wait, he has no registration, right? Yeah. So some of these newer gears have no registration, so it doesn't really matter. But we want that red lithium on that shaft. Okay, now this guy here, I don't know where he came from, but he does have registration. See that square? See that square in there? That's his registration. So we're going to take, again, and I still got enough on here, we're just going to grease the inside of that a little bit. Tiny bit. Remember, red lithium is inert. It does not attack plastic at all. Not even a little bit. Not only that, it does not spread. It does not turn to amber and hardened oil and stuff like that. It does not do any of that. Now, this middle guy, I'm not even sure about him yet. Let's find out. I'm going to give him a little bit right there. He has no registration. Get him in like this. Okay, we're not going to lube the rest of them yet. Let's go ahead and put them together. Alright, now we've got them together, and that red lithium has gone through these little holes and stuff. And now what we're going to do, oh, wait, hold on, wait, get him back together. Get him back together, just like this. Okay, now what we're going to do, so we're going to take our fingers, and we're going to just barely pinch these ends, just a little bit, not much. Don't do it too much. Oop, that might be too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, so they're slightly angled in just enough. Now we put in our wheel sets that we've already ox guarded. And those bearings should fit down in there. And then when you slide back and forth, the bearings never lose contact with those spring steel sides on them. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy in. How about him? I don't like the look of this side, so I'm going to bend that side in just a bit. Just a little bit. Okay, now we got that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take some more of the red lithium on our screwdriver. Not a lot. You don't need a lot of this. You only need a tiny amount. So I'm going to wipe it across these gears. And it's okay if it goes across that middle thing because there's a bottom plate on here. But that right there ought to be enough for the whole thing. If I turn this around, it may seem like there's nothing on there, but it will turn into a little string. You will ultimately see a string if you keep doing that. And that string is all you need. It won't spread, and it will never fail you. Even, as I've said many times before, I had locomotives in storage for 20 years in extreme heat and extreme cold that had all been red lithium, and they lasted and they worked perfect. All right, so now we should have something like this. Okay, put this clip on. He should fit right on there, just like that, nice and secure. Put them on the track now. Let's hold these wires up. All right, now we should be able to roll them. Oh, yeah. That right there spreads all the red lithium around. Now, this track is ox guarded, and those wheels are ox guarded, so not a problem. And there we have our perfect truck assembled. That's the way you do it. And that will last you. If you let the wheels sit for like 2 months or whatever, the Oxguard ultimately turns to a dry film that works perfect. And your wheels will not oxidize. But since we have ox-guarded rails, we can use this guy right away. But I did find on the Sioux line layout, locomotives that I had done with that, if they were put into service right away, they picked up dust. If they weren't put into service and they had sat for a while, they don't pick up dust, and they perfect. We get excellent conductivity and excellent power pickup. And now we're ready. We're going to move on, and we are going to replicate one of these guys. We'll do that now. It's time. We're going to make a replica. Since we're one short, we need one of these guys, and we've exhausted all other avenues. We got to make it. So let's do that.